Previously on Dungeon Call.
You have a medicinal medallion that has taken 1 year for the priests here to construct.
I bump into his shoulder as my hand slips in his pocket. I cut the bottom open, so you're still holding a package, but the base of the package
I would never let this go.
Yes, my daughter is incredibly sick. This is her only salvation.
You mean the package that has been cut in the bottom?
Oh, it is not. Oh,
Gaping open?
on the bottom.
The last second in your 20 is missing.
Maybe if I just recheck it. If I just go over it again, it'll be there.
Lex, you turn around to leave.
Your hands grip the edge of a bridge, the rock face crumbling beside you. Just as your fingers slip off the ledge, you see a hand shoot out to grab yours, and their fingers brush against yours as you watch the bridge recede and the wind whips through your hair. And then you're back. The arrow flies free. You watch as it finds its target directly into the heart of the young man now standing before you. Something stutters in the existence of the world, and figures pop into existence from that glitch. We need to roll for initiative.
Now, Chapter 1, Episode 2 of Dungeon Call.
Okay, you think it's time to open up the table?
Yeah!
All right, let's do it. Here we go. Serious craftsmanship here. All right, look at this. Okay, everybody, you know the drill? Eelynn.
5.
Declyn.
11.
Tyll.
14.
Fellig.
17.
Nice. Laric.
19.
What?
Diane.
Also 14.
Okay. Tobiath.
14.
Okay.
I see.
All right, I see where this is going. Nix.
15.
All right, is that everybody? Yeah. Everybody who rolled 14 now, tell me your initiative modifier.
Tobias 3.
Okay.
+2 for Diane.
Okay.
2 also.
Wow.
Wrestle!
Okay.
Wrestle!
Diane and Tyll, Rochambeau.
Oh, I go.
Nice.
I do one. I do Rochambeau and then go.
Yeah, no, we go rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Are you crazy?
This is a whole different.
Second thick ass! Second thick ass!
1, 2, 3, shoot. Because you're the guest and
Yes.
that you're here.
Thank you.
All right.
2, 3.
All right.
Scissors you saw me do the first time, but I knew you'd do that.
That means, by the way, that Diane goes before Tyll.
Diane's going to go before Teal.
Got it.
Make everything.
Okay.
All right.
That's funny.
Okay. Let's me roll here. I rolled a 20 for one of the monsters and a 10 for the other monsters. Well, I don't know that they're monsters. They don't feel that they're the monsters here.
No, they're
All right.
They're the stars.
As I said before, these folks glitch in. Doop.
They think they're the heroes.
Yeah.
Speaking of Travis,
Yes.
I just wanted to confirm, what we had was like a premonition or a dream?
So no. So it didn't feel like a premonition. It felt like it was really happening to you, and that's why I kind of brought that up when I said that there was a moment of gravity there, because you literally felt yourself die. So it wasn't as if you saw yourself in a dream or you saw yourself from a different angle. You experienced death, and you experienced imminent death. It didn't feel like a dream. It felt real. It felt like it was happening to you. And it also felt like you were ripped from here, went to another moment in time, had that happen to you, and then you were torn back. So it was not a pleasant experience and not a transitory experience. It was very visceral.
Okay.
All right. So these folks, blades of amber fire in their hands, which they are gripping. And there seems to be one person who is in charge. I also want to mention that Varn, Cerise, and Anders, the way I'm going to work it is they're going to come right, the NPCs are going to come right after the player character they're attached to. So Varn's going to come right after Declyn. Cerise, I guess I could attach to either one. I'll attach her to your sister. So she'll come right after Diney, and Anders will come right after Fellig. Okay? Any questions before we get started? Okie doke. So we start out with the knife wielders.
And can I get clarification? Are they surrounding me right now?
Okay, yeah, I should explain who this is for the people watching. So we have got Nyx here with Zin, who is a slightly, depending on whether you can see that on how you're viewing this, slightly brighter color, the same color. This here is Laric, the archer. We've got Dione here and Eelynn there. We've got Tyll there in white. We've got red is Fellig. The light green is Tobiath. And that's Declyn in purple. And next to him, Varn, Anders, and Cerise. And these here are the folks with blades, and then somebody who seems to be in charge right in the center. So the blade wielders are going to simply rush to the nearest target.
So these guys just pop up and start attacking.
They do. They pop up and start attacking. That one doesn't even have to move. Well, oh no, he does, because, oh, they're going to both go for you. Look at that. Are they going to double up? No, he's going to go to here.
No.
Yep.
No, please don't. I'm so squishy.
This one doesn't have to move. That one's just going to hit Varn, I guess. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, Varn is down.
Oh no, what? Wow.
That didn't take long.
We knew him so well.
This
I didn't
is
take long.
going great, guys.
Yeah, the guy with the sick daughter.
gosh.
Down instantly. All right, I rolled a 20 against
level.
Fellig, but
Okay.
then a 1 for the damage, followed by another 1 for the damage.
So that's 2 already?
So that is actually a total of 4.
4 damage?
4 damage from you from a crit. So that is about as good as that gets. Miss you entirely.
Thank God.
Mr. Hardly any hit points. Then against Laric, that is a miss. Oof. And against Cerise, not a good time to be a NPC. 7 points of damage to Cerise.
No. Cerise.
Which one of you, either Cerise or yourself, have the medallion?
Oh, it's on me.
Is it?
Yeah, because I'm less expendable. I mean, because
Also, she just wants to give it away.
I told her she can hold it later.
Is it?
Look, it's your game. You're the genius.
No.
I live in your world.
What I'm saying is,
Is it?
Is it?
is it on you?
Yes.
Look.
God. Okay, let me check my pockets.
Cerise, who really wanted to look at the amulet, successfully stole it from you.
Oh.
This is why you mustn't trust family.
Sibling
You
line?
did have it. You were not wrong. I just rolled to see whether she could nick it from you, and she did. Very cerise. All right. That's all the bad guys there. So Laric.
I would like to move away from the guy that's right up on me.
Okay, I'm going to get an attack of opportunity against you.
I understand.
Missing you entirely.
All right, I would like to head down that alley because I can still aim for the head chief.
So if you're here, you can still hit. Yeah, you can hit. You're going to be. Do you get disadvantage if there are folks in your way?
Not if they're allies.
Not if they're allies. But if there are bad guys in your way, you have disadvantage, correct? So number 3, you are fine with, but number 2 and number 4 is you can't see it all from there. So, but number 3, you can still attack.
And which one looks like they're in charge?
This one here doesn't even have a number.
That's the one that I would like to attack.
Go for it.
All right. And I roll a dirty 20. A dirty 20.
All right, that's a hit. How much damage?
With 11 points of damage.
Dang! 11 points of damage.
It's going to be your time.
All right, the arrow nails him right in the shoulder, and he looks a little surprised to be hit that hard and that swiftly. Fellig.
So these events are very tied to each other. We just jumped into this dreamlike state. Had this
Not a dreamlike state, very real.
Very real. This thing happened. We come back to reality.
You went off on him.
Went off on him, and then these other freaky individuals pop up out of nowhere.
That's correct. Within seconds, really.
And attack.
I turn to Anders. I'm sorry. I tried.
Sure.
And I go into a state of rage.
Rage. Not a shocker. All right. Now, Avengers have the ability to enhance their rage in a variety of ways. At first level, you have the ability to either heal yourself at some point during the rage or to increase your armor class for the duration of the rage.
Wow.
Would you like to do one of those two things?
I am
obviously
going to
not-
increase my armor class, which gives me an increase of 4.
All right, so you get +4 to your armor class for the duration of this rage, but you cannot heal yourself. You can only enhance it once.
Right. I also have the Savage Attacker bonus feat, so I have 2 sets of my attack dice that I'll roll at the same time and pick the higher set.
Coolio.
All right, so I rolled a 17.
That is a hit.
And that will...
Now, I'm going to assume, by the way, that when you guys tell me what you rolled, you're telling me what you hit, not the actual roll that you made. So that you're doing the math
With the bonus.
Yeah.
with the bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's only that one guy that's in my proximity, right?
There's only one guy in your proximity. That's
Yes.
correct.
The other one's just a little too far away. So, of course,
But you
I'm...
do have a, yeah. I don't think the two-handed sword has reach.
Right.
Yeah.
My damage is 13.
And that's with the +2 for the rage, correct? He's down.
Dang.
All right.
So main head honcho's down.
No.
Yes. No, that was one of his minions.
His henchmen, okay.
And all of you, when you see him, he basically, his eyes now are glowing red with a little bit of flame coming out of his eyes. That is the effect.
Fellig?
Fellig or the...
Fellig, yes, that is the effect of an Avenger's rage. His eyes light up like there's an inner fire burning. All right, that was number 2. Number 2 is gone. All right, Nyx.
So I send Zinnin. First question. So we see a little bit of shadows and such from the buildings. Does that apply? Because I'm assuming we are in like 1:30-ish p.m. kind of afternoon.
We're in daylight. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm asking. Nyx has a weakness to bright light.
She does. She follows the ideology of night, which means she can see very clearly in darkness, but during the day she has disadvantage on ranged and skill checks.
Correct. So I'm curious if these buildings have cover of sorts.
Whether they're shading the area enough?
Yes.
You know what? There is actual natural shading on the map.
Yes.
And I will give you any combatant which is within the natural shading on the map, I will give that to you. So 3 is within shading. You are currently within shade.
Yes.
So if you're aiming at 3, the big guy, those 2 right now are currently within the shade.
Great. So I'm going to send Zin into the big guy. I'd like to hit the head honcho.
All right, so Zin is going to scamper over to the big guy. Is she...
She is attempting to distract him. So essentially...
How?
Well, she takes her daggers and tries to swipe at him like this.
All right. When she does that, does she say, stabby, stab, stab?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, I would be disappointed if she did.
Yes, she does.
All right.
And then I would like to initiate. So then Nyx is going to move back a bit towards Laric.
Okay.
Yes. And she's going to ready a sneak attack with her hand crossbows.
Okay.
She has 2.
As for those of you watching, her echo allows her, the echo cannot affect anybody physically, but it can act as an adjacent ally for purposes of sneak attack damage.
So 22 for the main hand and 13 for the offhand.
Okay. The first attack is a hit, the second attack is a miss.
Okay, 18. Offhand.
Nice shot.
What? 18 damage?
Yes. Because I have sneak attack.
Which is plus 1 die 6.
Did I do it wrong?
Well, you maybe. So you added all 3 dice.
Oh, that's right, that's right. So the sneak attack would only apply to the damage for the first one. So if 9.
Hold it. So the second one missed. The damage for a hand crossbow is 1 die 6 plus something, whatever your
1d6 plus 4, yes.
So 1 die 6 plus 4, then you would add another plus 1 die 6.
Yes, that's...
So the maximum you could possibly get is 16. That's why I'm acting confused.
Okay, so 14 for just 1 crossbow.
And you rolled 2 6s?
Yes.
Okay.
So sorry.
It was a shocking number, so.
It's still a pretty nice shot.
All right, and the other one missed.
Yes.
Okie doke. That's a lot of damage for a hand crossbow.
He got a little scared. What's happening? The baddie's looking a little scared, it sounds like.
I'm just saying, usually when you think hand crossbow, ping, you're like...
Not these hand crossbows.
You did more damage than the guy with the 2-handed sword, so I was just like, that's a lot of damage. All right. Tobiath.
I am still reeling from this experience that I've just had, and I'm trying to decipher between that and what's happening now because they're both so violent. There's a battle and people firing as I'm trying to regain my composure, my instinct is protect. I need to do something to help the people around me, and certainly first and foremost is protect Declyn, who I'm incredibly obligated to. I cast a blessing spell.
Okay.
Spell. And the people that I would protect would be myself and Declyn. And the next nearest, who is red? I lost.
That's right.
And Fellig, who I just, in a daze, I reach out to the closest people I can find, and I cast a blessing spell on.
And that affects just 3 people?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
You're not going to help the guy that just died.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Which guy?
The guy who just died at your feet.
The daughter.
Well, he's already there.
Well, he's down.
No, he's not.
Down.
Oh, he's down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
His head didn't get chopped
No, he
off.
said he doesn't want to help him.
Hold
I
on.
misunderstood his life status. I thought it was expired.
No.
It's not enough that you
No.
didn't bring the thing to heal his daughter. It's just that we're going to let him die also. That way he won't be upset about what you did.
I'm currently solving a problem for myself in the process.
I'm good. I don't have a problem with you casting Bless, necessarily. Do you want to cast Bless? Don't let them bully you into...
I was responding off of your point that don't I want to help the person that I was...
Don't let them heel shame you.
No, but I did
Shame,
Here's the thing, I
shame,
kind of like what you
shame.
were thinking of doing.
I could heal the person that
You
I'm
could.
obligated to. So
You could.
I think that would be my first... I didn't realize I had that choice, so thanks for clarifying. I think that would be my instinct, protect the person I am.
Okay, doke. And I should mention that as a follower of Ceresia, at the beginning of every battle, you immediately have Sanctuary cast upon.
Right.
Now, I don't believe he can heal, and Sanctuary
Yes.
continues.
Yes.
So yeah,
It
just want to make sure it has to be has to be a
Non-attack spell.
attack action.
Can you remind us what Sanctuary does?
So Sanctuary means that as soon as a creature tries to attack him, they have to roll a will saving throw. If they fail at that save, they have to choose another target.
It's a good.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a great spell. And he gets that cast on him at the beginning of every battle.
And I lose it as soon as I make an attack.
Yeah.
That changes my status. So in my pacifist mode, I have not cast an attack. I'm going to try to heal the person that I've wronged, and I cast the healing.
Okay, so you're gonna move over here.
Sure, and I don't.
Do you want to move not? Do you want to move? You have a lot of move. Do you want to move not toward the bad guy, but away from the bad guy over here, where you can do behind?
So I have a better way, and I will use Cure Wounds then. Which is
go ahead and roll healing.
Yes. So it's 1d8 plus my. That's 2 plus 4, so 6.
Yeah, he is healed up to full. Varn is a
He's squishy.
he's super squishy. Got very few hit points. He's back up to full. Yeah, exactly. Anything else?
I'm done. I'm looking down and regaining my composure, making sure he's okay.
Dione, after having discovered that your sister stole the medallion from you. Very typical.
I'm furious, and I reach for what I do have, which is my my luck master coins.
Okay.
And I spin one of them.
Okay. Which one are you flipping?
So, to explain to the audience at home, in the first circle, which is essentially first level, I have 3 coins with me, and each of them have a spell on either side. So the one that I would like to flip is either Chromatic Orb or Magic Missile. If I hit 20, I get both.
That's right. If you hit 1, however.
We don't talk about that.
Sure.
Talk about 20.
So let's hope you have good luck.
20.
20.
Okay. That's a 21. It was not a nat 20.
So you don't, on these rolls, there's no
Sorry,
adjustment.
Yes, thank you. It's a 15.
15, yes. So a 15 would be whatever, it would be the second one. So whatever is listed second.
That was not my roll to hit. Yeah, just kidding. Okay, that was my roll to flip a coin, which obviously I got. Magic Missile, and now
So now you don't have to roll, because it's Magic Missile.
Not Magic Missile. I'm going to choose 3 targets and hit them with a D4 plus 1. I'm going to choose the one targeting Cerise, the leader, and then is there someone in between these blue characters and the leader?
Yes.
That one.
So this one here, and this one here?
That's right.
6, 3 in the leader.
Okay, we've got 3 on one,
Okay.
3 on another, and 4 on the last, and I'm going to send the 4, if I can, at the one targeting Cerise, because, this is my sister.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Don't mess with my sister either.
That's right.
All right.
A friend of my sister, that means you're my sister's sister, so you're my sister.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's your sister.
Sister.
Sister from another mister.
Yes.
All right.
And
Who is your
mistress.
father, perhaps?
We don't
Okie
want
doke.
to say my father.
Next would be Teal.
Yeah, Teal is scared. Teal's never been in a fight before.
And there are more bad guys right near you right now than anybody else.
Yeah, but it looks like only one of them is directly adjacent to me. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
So I, in a panic mode, lift up my staff and kind of swirl it around, and then a rift appears directly above me, and a bit of magical energy comes out of it and attaches itself or moves towards the minion that's right next to me, and I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
I love that spell. Me too.
They're going to need to make a Wisdom saving throw, and because
So is it just this person? Is it a single target, right?
one single target,
All right.
the Wisdom saving throw is affected by the fact that this spell comes from the future. Specifically, a version of me that is a lot better at spell casting. Because I'm a time walker, sometimes my spells come from the future.
Yeah, you want to explain really quickly how time walkers, because they cast their spells in very different ways. It's like
So instead of casting a spell, I'm recalling it. I am pulling it out of the time stream from some other time where I did cast this spell. Because of that, it might come from the future or the past. If it's from the future, that's a person who is better at spells than I am. So the spell save is a little bit different. In this case, my spell save was increased by 3 from what it normally is. So the wisdom spell save that they have to do is a DC 17.
So this is far in the future. Yeah. So 17.
DC 17, wisdom saving.
All right. All right, here we go.
Yikes.
Well, I killed it. No, that's
President Day Teal could have. Yeah.
so I am hideously laughing right
This
now.
person is reminded of the funniest comedy show they do. Every single thing around them is the gags from that show, and so they cannot help but fall to their knees and crack up. And when they do that, I back up.
Okay.
I want to hear the laugh, personally.
Same.
Oh, that's hideous.
That's
hideous. Oh, God. Somebody kill that guy. Put him out of my misery.
All right.
I would like to go back to the alley, and I'm going to be behind Laric.
All right. So 1, 2.
Just cowering behind.
All right. You make it all the way back
That's the
there.
right choice.
And what is the?
So he is incapacitated. He cannot stand, and
So he's prone as well.
exactly, yes.
Yep.
Cannot stand, cannot take actions because he's incapacitated, and at the end of his turn, he can repeat the save. He will also repeat the save if it takes damage.
Okie doke.
But is he happy?
He's so happy.
That's good.
It's the best, because it was such a good show. Remember, like, the best.
Okie doke. So Declyn.
Anyone within Declyn's eyesight notices immediately his hands both turn into giant claws with acid dripping nails. You would know this as the spell Primal Savagery, and he turns upon the opponent that downed his friend and takes a mighty swing.
All right. He takes a step forward too, I would imagine, so I can get to him.
Yes. And with modified, I get a 16.
That's a hit.
Woohoo.
All right. He takes 8 points of acid-tinged damage.
He is
slashing damage.
He is looking bad.
All right.
He is badly, badly hurt by that.
Then I will stand my ground from there.
Excellent. All right. This guy has a moment. He has a short rod in his hand. And he makes a circle in the air in front of him that crackles with an unusual kind of energy. And then pushes his hand into the center of the circle, and there's an effect like a wave, or as if a pebble had been dropped into reality. And there just is kind of a wave that moves across everything. Every single bad guy who has been harmed this round, they glitch and they have full hit points yet again.
Does the guy who's laughing, does he stand up?
Oh, no, but he has full hit points, but he still thinks things are funny.
Sorry, what about the guy that just cast the spell? Does it look like he's healed as well?
Yes.
Nice. Lovely.
Perfect.
All right.
Yup, it sure does. And those of you who are proficient in Arcana, make a check. Make an Arcana roll.
I'm so scared.
You actually have advantage.
Oh, hell yeah.
God.
What would Arcana and?
It's Arcana.
Well, if I have an advantage, that's a 23.
No, I'm looking. What's the other one? Okay.
So 5,
12.
That's all I heard.
something crazy going on here.
12.
Yeah.
12.
With a 23, so 12, you're not sure. But with a 23, that is chrono magic. That is time. That's a paradox spell.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I had a feeling.
Maybe they stole your second.
Yeah, you're not sure what paradox spell that was.
Yeah.
But it's a paradox spell.
Yeah.
Okie doke. The reason why everyone is back is because he went back in time to a point where they were not affected by those wounds.
Yikes.
All right, so, Eelynn.
I'm just really confused. A lot's happening. There's someone laughing. I had this weird death experience, and I look up for a second, and I think I see Tyll, but I then see him scour to the back.
And we should mention that Tyll is an ex-boyfriend from your childhood.
Yes.
Yes, because we have not mentioned that up to this point.
No.
And Tyll and you had quite the romance until out of nowhere, for some reason, his hair went white and he decided he was not into you anymore.
And not just that, he just stopped speaking to me, act like he didn't know me, and I haven't seen him in 10 years, so.
Wow. So he whispered all this to me while we're fighting.
I did, so how clever that I happened to have this moment of death. I see him, and then I think I see him scour back.
And you see him in that moment of death.
I do. So I have a lot of feelings coming up, but also just realized Cerise was attacked, so I pull out my short swords like this. I do a little flipperoo, because she trained me how to fight, so I know a thing or two about fighting. So I go towards the person who attacked Cerise to seek revenge, because one thing that people I love, if someone attacks them, I turn into a vengeful hate. So I'm going to attack that person with the 17 hit.
17 hits.
Perfect. With 6 points of damage.
6 damage is 6 damage.
And then I look over to Cerise, and I bend down, and I give a good kiss right on the cheek.
Alrighty. Kiss from a follower of Velina has a special effect. I'm assuming that that's what you're going for.
Correct.
And you're not just getting it on in the middle of combat.
Actually, I kiss her on the lips. I want to kiss her on the lips.
Kiss her on the lips.
I grab her face and
All right. So a kiss from a follower of Velina gives some temporary hit points. So how many temporary hit points does it give?
It gives you 6 temporary hit points.
Okie doke. So she has 6 temporary hit points. It doesn't heal the damage that she's taken, but it's given her plus 6 temporary hit points. All right. That is the end of the round. Remind me, folks, that have I didn't do anything with the NPCs that round. Varn had an excuse; he was down. Cerise was distracted. She hasn't been hit in a long time, I guess. But I will allow her to get an attack in now. Okay. Short sword. Oh, that is a miss.
Dang it.
And Anders.
That's me. That's my friend.
Assuming it's the end of the round, so there. Has anybody been hit in its particular bad shape? Nobody?
Not bad shape. I'm hit, but not bad shape.
Well, he'd probably heal you then if you've been hit. With just a cure. Ugh, that's not very good. 5 hit points back.
Sheesh.
Yes.
But I can't go above my max, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Not temporary hit points. Temporary hit points, you can't go above your max. All right, so back to the knife wielders. Still a 17, right?
Yep.
Teal, right?
Sorry, what?
17, I roll every round?
Oh, yes, at the end of the round.
All right. Oh, so at the end of this round?
Yeah.
All right. Not even close. 6. All right, so at the beginning of the round, he's not doing anything, but the rest are. All right, so number 6 isn't happy that both of you are attacking him. So he glitches out of space and here behind Cerise and gets an attack. As a result of the glitch allows him to use sneak attack.
Is there no opportunity attack when they glitch away?
No, when they glitch away, it's basically a teleport.
Dang.
So no opportunity attack. And if I hit, which I did not, so I do not get to do my sneak attack damage. This one here, let's see. I guess I'll go after the one that did an incredible amount of damage with a bolt this big. So, don't like that.
Don't be jelly.
I'm assuming an 11 is a miss.
It's a miss.
Too bad, the damage was good on that. And again, I'm going to attack you, Fellig. That's a hit for 8 points of damage.
A hit?
Yep, 8 points of damage.
Just when you thought you were healed.
And I've now got a raving, acid-filled lunatic attacking me, so that's a miss. All right, Laric.
Right. This time, as I sort of lean over the shoulder of Nyx, I'm going to push one of my arrows down hard into the bottom of my quiver and cover it with the poison that I keep there for extermination purposes. And then draw it and shoot again at the head magic user type guy.
Alrighty. I'm regretting already that I gave you that feat.
No. Sorry about that.
I'm not.
And I just say, watch this. Right in her ear as I loose the bolt. And crit fail. Oh, sorry. And crit fail.
Crit fail.
Wait. Oh, no.
Watch this.
He poisoned himself.
I love every time. Every time you try to like show how impressive. Okay, so.
This one sucks.
Sorry. Do you want to know how much damage I did?
Yes.
It's enormous.
Yes, it is.
Oh, God.
Yes, it is.
It's 27 points of damage.
Yeah, the air is really hurting.
Wow.
Yes.
Dang.
So, I am going to roll a die 20. 1 through 10, it's going to hit Fellig. 11 through 20, it's going to hit Anders instead. Hit Anders.
Ooh.
So Anders takes how much?
27 points of damage.
Oh, no.
Anders goes down.
Sorry.
And
Sorry, I wasn't trying to hit you.
I lean in like, that was the wrong guy.
You know what? What's always fun in a first level D&D combat? When the safety cleric goes down that you placed as an NPC. All right.
I said sorry.
Fellig, you're up next. Anders just fell down beside you.
I do have a question. Like, do these people in any way resemble some of the other people that we saw on the bridge in the Flash?
So in other words, the ones with that had the palm that had the
Yes.
No, they not.
There's not like a similar style.
Roll an intelligence check to recall that information.
Okay, so that would be 12.
You don't think so.
Okay.
You're not sure, but you don't think so.
Where's your dice?
All right, so I'm just attacking people that are attacking me. So that guy that just somehow magically got back up, got to take him down again. And that would be a 17.
All right, that's a hit.
Okay, with 10 points of damage.
And he is down again.
For the second time.
By the way, did I just see that you put your dice in the dice jail that we
I
have?
did,
on this?
yes. This,
You want to place it up so that we can
yes,
see on the
absolutely.
little...
This die is in the dice jail
right.
because it is very, very naughty.
Yeah, very naughty.
So
Not happy at all.
Literally took out the guy who has the most hit points on your guys' side.
Yeah.
Just want to stress that. Nyx, you're up next.
Thanks.
So
And unless, actually, do you want to do anything else on your turn? You can move.
Yeah. I'm gonna go close. Yeah, let's move towards the big bad.
Okay.
So it's just one move. Yeah.
Just step up to him. All right. Nyx.
So she just witnessed Laric, hit the wrong person. And she looks back at him and goes, "Well, that was a shot."
I guess it was his time.
the time is over.
Is a follower of the god of death.
Yeah.
She goes, "Zin!" and calls for her Echo, who turns around and looks at her and notices the dude right next to her and starts to and walks towards the guy that is literally standing right next to Nyx.
What?
So Zin is up there.
Yeah. Next to the big bad.
Next to the big bad.
Yeah.
So she's gonna come back
Okay.
to
To this guy here.
Yes.
Got it.
And she's gonna be like,
The
"Hey, you Big bloody weirdo.
The big bad is going to take his reaction
Sure.
to attack her. Missed her, so still does not know that Nyx is an illusion.
Correct.
Or Zin is an illusion.
Hey, you big bloody stupid person that's wearing all black and is all weird looking. Look at me, is what Zin says.
I can tell she grew up on the streets. Because that is some harsh language.
Told him.
Right.
I'd be scared.
My goodness.
Where were we, Nyx?
So, in addition to, telling him, giving him a good what for,
Yeah.
yes, she reaches over and tries to cover his eyes.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
I ready my awesome hand crossbows, or Nyx readies her awesome hand crossbows again and sneak.
Now you have the crossbow expert.
Sorry, I was just about to say that. So I have the crossbow expert, which allows me to attack within 5 feet of a hostile.
You can shoot right into his face.
So I'm literally just shooting him in his face.
Just explain that to people so they know that we're not.
She has the crossbow expert feat.
Go for it.
And she's also sneak attacking. So see if I hit. 18 for my main hand and 22 for my off.
Those both hit.
Okay. And
I'm assuming I'm about to say, and he's down.
Well, hopefully.
A lot of dice just got rolled over there.
11 for my main.
And he's down.
Okay.
All right.
Nice shot.
In your defense, he was literally 5 feet in front of her.
Yeah, no.
And yours was in short range for a longbow.
Yeah.
What are followers of Fawn known for?
Accuracy with a longbow.
Yeah. Just wondering.
I think I might have pissed someone off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have to go back because Andrew's turn came right after Fellig, and I do have to make a death saving throw.
Come
on. If I roll above 10, he does not get a death saving. Yep. So there is one success.
Ooh, that's a high one.
One success for Anders.
Good. Didn't kill him.
Going back to Tobiath.
Okay. I've had a chance to recover, evaluate the situation.
Sure.
And I do see people being attacked by these evil creatures, and my instinct again is to protect them if I can. But my question to you is, the other cleric, I don't know him, that's down.
That's true.
So I'm not sure if I would make the trek over there.
One of the things that you do want to be very aware of is there must be some really evil, nasty bowmen around the corner. Don't go around the corner because they're deadly.
Right, so
they just took out and that cleric looked a lot more powerful than you.
Right, and seeing, it looked like he was going for Fellig. Barely missed him. We got the other guy.
Yeah.
So now that there's big attacks with bows and bank.
You probably think to yourself, I bet that guy had a lot more healing power than you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you going to do?
Well, I was going to protect the people that I can.
Well, do it.
Yeah, so I'm going to cast a blessing spell on myself.
Sure.
And now,
you don't know that guy.
Yeah, exactly. So on myself, on my compadre, and I think I will also protect the person that I owe the debt to. The three of us that are in a cluster right there. So and it provides a D4 extra die for saving throws and attack spells for the three of us.
Saving throws and attacks. All right. So just keep that in mind. That mostly affects you, Declyn. All right. So do you want to do anything else? Any movement on your turn?
I'm going to stay right there on
Diane.
arrow way.
All right, I'm assessing the situation, and I see a bunch of people also finding these things, and it's super weird, and I have a coin that maybe could help with that.
I rolled a 20.
So,
Just
what
like
coin?
sister,
What
sister.
coin? I should have asked before you rolled. What coin? What coin is it?
I am casting both Fog Cloud and Grease, because it's fun.
Oh my!
That's my sister.
God, what? Okay, so
Grease is the word.
This doesn't happen often, and my hands start to tingle with like a golden energy. Sparks are flying out.
Absolutely, you hit a little jackpot. Okay, so What is the area of grease?
So grease is going to hit a 10-foot square.
Now I need to tell you, the target of both of these has got to be in the same place.
No.
So the center target of both, you cannot split them because you are aiming for a place and both went off.
He told you this after.
Nah. 20.
I know. And it's great because you are going to get a grease and a fog cloud, but they both are in the same spot. So, where is this center spot for both of your spells?
I feel like this isn't going to end well for me.
Or me? Does this affect me?
Well, see, I wanted to put the fog cloud around us so we're obscured, but I wanted to put the grease underneath that big bat over there that's fighting that very angry man.
I see.
Sure.
So, what is more fun? Fog everywhere?
Yes.
I like that.
I am assessing the whole situation, and I ignore my sister, and turn towards the big meanie baddie next to the angry, and they're gonna get all the bits. But it's 10 foot for the grease cloud and 20 for the fog cloud.
10, is it 10 by 10 or what is it?
10 by 10 and 20 by 20 for the fog.
20 by 20. All right, so if you're centering it on him, let's say...
Sorry.
I just realized...
But mad. And your eyes are kind of red.
I just realized I don't have a pen to write to write on this map.
Do you want a dry erase?
Yes, dry erase would be perfect. Thank you. All right. So why don't you come over here just so I'm doing this correctly?
Oh my gosh, fun.
Yeah. So you want to put the 10 by 10 here for the grease. Would that work?
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay. And then the fog cloud is how much? 20 by
20 by 20.
Yeah.
20 by 20. All right. So maybe here. Yeah, because it would be same center. So there we go.
Difficult terrain.
Yeah. Try and target us with the spell when you can't see us.
Yes. Making it incredibly difficult for the bowman to hit what he's aiming at.
Look, I just wanted to send the grease that way, but it was a hit.
So now grease, I have to be very aware of what grease is. So do I make a save immediately? I believe I do, correct?
In area casting or at end of turn, save or fall prone. So now and then end of turn.
So I'm going to roll now. I rolled a 9. What is the DC?
DC is 14.
So that would be a fail. So I will fall. A dex, was that a dex?
That's the ticket?
Yeah. I'm assuming that was
Yeah,
dex.
but we can't see it. Yeah.
We have no idea what happened.
Sounded though.
You do.
We heard it stop.
You do hear a faint sploosh because he's falling into grace.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know the sound of a man falling into grease.
Yes. Can't tell you how many times. All right.
Gross just happened over there.
Was that the big baddie?
That was the big baddie that fell. Yes. All right. All right. So, anything else you're doing on your turn?
I tell my sister and my sister, nice, and then we kind of pound from the outside, you know, sideways, looking smooth.
I like this.
Yeah.
She absolutely
Too much.
joins you in the pounding. Then we have, so Cerise is up next. So Cerise is still going to try and take out number 6. Cerise hit a 20 with a 1 and a 5. So she does.
Get him good.
8 points of damage to number 6, taking number 6 down. Oh no! Yeah, no. Yes, yeah. Somebody did damage to number 6 already on this turn.
Yeah.
Not this.
No, before I think.
Somebody did damage to numbers.
No, I don't think anyone did yet.
Oh yes, because you did it at the end of your turn, which was after
you did.
the bad guy wins.
Correct.
That's why I was confused. All right, so they are down. Okay, nice.
They're down?
Well, I mean, as far as we know, it depends on what Slippery Pete does in the middle there.
Can you make it circle from the ground?
Teal.
Yeah, so from my point of view, I see this fog cloud. I can't see into it, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I can't see any enemies at the moment. I'm going to tentatively walk forward. To just outside of the alleyway, looking around to see what's going on. I look to the side.
As far as you can tell, everybody is down. However, you can still hear laughing, and you hear somebody swearing in the middle of the fog cloud.
And I see someone a little bit down the way that looks very familiar.
Yes.
Maybe can't deal with that right now. What I know is that these people have been glitched and brought back.
Yes.
So I'm going to ready an action. I would like to ready the spell Frostbite. So that if either of the downed people that I see come back, I will immediately cast it.
Okay, you got it.
Sick.
Declyn.
Frustrated by my opponent healing inexplicably, I am once again invigorated by his blessed spell, and my resolve is to once again slash at him with my acid claws.
All right. Don't forget to add the die 4.
You did.
I absolutely did, and I got a 23.
That is a hit.
Very
He is hit for 6 points of acid damage.
6 points. Again, he looks rough.
Rough.
You got to think that if he hadn't healed up, he'd be down by now.
I would think that he would be, yes.
All right.
Frustrates me even more.
Yes, I can imagine.
And I look to my left, and all I see is fog.
You see Varn. So Varn this is his turn now. He is gonna crawl slowly away.
Right?
Rather than getting up right next to the guy.
Does he have some sort of dart or something he can throw?
Stand up. Well, it's funny. Varn does have a club. He doesn't want to get close enough to use the club, though. So I'm going to make a will check to see if Varn can get enough courage.
Oh, wow.
To move forward and hit the guy with a club. Varn does not want to hit the guy with a club.
That is fair.
So he is going to flee. All right.
That's fine.
Bye, Varn.
Well, in Varn's defense, he's got barely any hit points and has no combatant really abilities. Doesn't do this on a normal basis. He's
taking care of his sick daughter.
Yes, exactly. And all of his fears about going into the large city are coming true right now. I just want to point that out to you. Somebody stole his daughter's medallion, set foot into the city, and people are like popping out of nowhere trying to kill him. Just saying. All right. Sorry. All right, so now, this is an important roll. Can the bad guy get up? Bad guy can't see, so he can't cast the spell that brings people back, because I can't see them.
Good.
So,
Good
can
thought.
I get up so that I can move out of the area? Here we go.
Oh, man.
That is cocked, actually.
Thank you. Oh.
So that was on 11 and 19.
All right.
I have to be honest there.
Appreciate you.
15, and what is the DC?
That, my friend, is 14.
All right, so I am able to get up.
Dang it.
At disadvantage, you, however, can swing at me as I try to get out of the fog.
Me?
Yep.
Get him.
At disadvantage,
Yeah.
Yep.
so a 10.
So you missed. Now, what direction is he going to go in? He can go north, east, south, or west. I'm going to say that he's a little confused because he fell on his ass. So he is going to pick at random.
Oh, wow.
D4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. 1, 2. Oh, hello.
I have to clarification.
Yes.
It does say at end of turn, save or fall prone.
Or if he's in, now, I think if you try to get up in Greece, you don't have to roll?
In Greece, all entering in area at casting or at end of turn, save or fall prone.
Interesting. All right, so then I guess I can just get out of Greece.
It seems like you didn't have to roll to stand up.
No.
Okay, well.
Yeah, in other words, you didn't have to roll to stand
in
up.
my favor, and your turn's over.
That's the end. That took the whole turn to get up.
It took your whole turn to get up.
Oh, that's what you're saying. It would take the whole turn to get up?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll give you that. I'll do that. I'll go that round with it. I'll look it up later.
Rules master by
I'll look it up later and give it some thought, but I'll give that to
But
you.
he is up. He's not pronating.
No, he can't get up until the end of his turn, correct?
Well, that's when you check for grease falling.
So I'm going to assume I'm still going to keep that roll, but at the end of his turn, he gets up and cannot move at all.
Sick. Love it.
And cannot, yeah. And because he's still blind, he can't do any actions. All right. Or does he can't cast a spell. Eelynn.
Eelynn.
God dang it.
It's okay, you know.
It's Lynn instead of Lean.
The old.
You got an eliminate.
You know what's sad is I've written this down phonetically, and I still.
Travis, the old Valerian pronunciation is how you're saying it. I have just changed it since then.
Thank you.
So I looked at my sister, and I'm just so proud of all the work she's done. I give her one of these. And so, can I move towards the big baddie that is in the fog, or am I at a disadvantage for doing that?
Well, you can move toward where you think he is.
Watch out for grease.
Yeah, that would be the problem.
And fog.
You can also move toward the laughter. You're still hearing laughter, hideous laughter, in fact, coming.
Okay, can I get close to the one that's laughing?
Sure.
Okay, I want to go to the one that's laughing.
So, 1, 2, and you've moved into the fog cloud.
Nice.
So you're right next to the laugher. You may take a swing at him, but I believe you are at disadvantage.
He is prone.
Except he's prone, so it cancels each other out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
So I
Thank you for the reminder.
I pull out my 2 short swords, and my main hand is math would be 16 plus 7, which we all know to be 23.
Thank you for doing that. For showing us how math works.
Yes. With 11 points of damage from my main hand.
All right, no need to roll another time.
I would like to, though. So my offhand rolls 17 plus 6, which will be, we all know to be...
23 again.
23 again, with 10 more points of damage.
Yep, no, he's already... He's gone.
He's damaging a
So basically, I just take my 2 swords and just slice it down his body.
Well, slice it.
Who's laughing now?
Who's laughing with... Yes.
Who's laughing now? Not him.
We heard laughter from the cloud.
Yeah.
Correct.
We no longer hear laughter.
Yeah. So in other words, it was like, oh, the pain. Oh, why just stop him? Oh, no, you're keeping going. Oh,
I'm just like, can I say to the other side?
I'm not dead yet.
I'm still 5 seconds down. At this point, I kind of sort of see what I think again might be. It's blurry.
You're in a fog cloud. I don't know if you
I'm
see
still
it.
looking. I'm peeking.
Okay.
I'm peeking because I know that you might be somewhere. I'm just checking to see.
Because I saw you going in like knives akimbo. And then hear this squelching sound, and I go,
yeah.
I just look over and I make blurry kind of eye contact. It's someone that looks very similar to someone I once knew named Tyll.
Sure. All right. So that's the end of the round. I don't think there's any other end of the round things I have to do here because the Tasha's hideous laughter one has been eviscerated. So back to the top of the round. We only have one knife wielder who is functional. So he's going to try and attack Declyn.
All right.
13, does that hit you?
Nope. 14.
All right, that is a miss, sir. Laric.
Yes, well, this time I'm going to just gingerly step forward. Excuse me. Apologetic, I'm so sorry. Just right up to the edge of, so I'm inside the fog. And then I'm going to close my eyes and say, sorry for being a dick, Fawn. Please let this hit. And I'm going to reach out with my blind sight.
Yeah, you have blind sight 15 feet.
And which I believe puts that guy in range.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Sick.
And so I'm going to attack with my bow. And roll again a dirty 20 this time for 8 points of damage.
All right, 8 points of damage.
Nick shouts out this time, nice short.
You have no idea.
I can't see.
For all you know, he hit.
in fog, sorry.
No, it wasn't a nice shot, though. Thank you. I hit him this
It
time.
was an amazing shot, but you'll never know.
I'll never know.
No, I did, guys.
Like a flick.
Yeah.
This cop sounds
Fellig.
dangerous.
I mean, you know, the last thing I saw was this guy standing in front of me. I'm just going to assume he's still standing in front of me.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm going to swing madly in
Got
the
it.
same area as the area in front of me. And that's going to be a 13.
Well, roll. You have disadvantage, so.
Oh, because of the fog. Understood. Where's right, there it is. All right, so I have a 10.
So that would be a miss. Anything else?
I'm mad.
What else is new?
Anders gets to roll as another.
Can I kick the air in front of me?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to kick it.
The air takes 3 damage. Another successful roll, one more successful roll, and he's not dead.
Yay, Anders.
Nix.
So, there's one baddie still next to Declyn, right?
You have no idea because you cannot see that at all
him
from
at
where you are.
all?
Nope.
If I move?
Well, there's a wall of fog. I mean, there's a fog cloud. If you move through the fog, but you don't really know what's going on around the corner. Once more, you also cannot send Zin into the cloud because she cannot, at this level, go anywhere where you cannot see.
Well, my hands are kind of tied, huh? So I cannot send Zin over to where Declyn is at all, is what you're telling me.
Can you throw your crossbow?
No. Zin cannot enter into the fog. And right now, there is no place, you can't get around this corner without going through the fog. This entire section is full of fog, so there's nowhere for you to go. It's blocked entirely.
Okay, so...
You can go.
Right, that's what I was going to say.
And then Zen can technically follow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I pass through the fog?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to go through the fog.
Well, now I'm going to get...
I think there's a corner.
I think I still get an attack of opportunity on you. I just have it at disadvantage. So,
There's Grease, right?
She went, I think she didn't go through it. But I don't know.
Yeah.
She didn't go
yep,
through
I missed. The attack of opportunity missed.
All right.
It's only covering 4 squares.
Okie doke. Now you can see what's happening.
All right.
And you don't really need Zen for that because there is somebody next to him.
Absolutely. So I see this bald man and, a dark-figured guy right next to him, and I figure, you know what? Why not? So I ready my hand crossbows.
Why not? Let's kill somebody today.
And aim for his head.
The bald guy or the other?
No, not the bald guy.
Hopefully
The
not the bald guy.
dark-figured guy behind him. So my main hand is 19 plus 6.
Oh, he's dead.
Great.
Don't even need to know damage.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Really don't need it. But if you want to give it to me to feel good about yourself.
No, it's all right.
Do it.
Do it. You know you want to.
Okay.
You can kill him
With
twice.
my
No,
sneak
now
attack?
she has to do math.
Yeah, I don't like math, guys. I don't like it. It's
Give
not
me
my
numbers.
forte.
I'll tell you the math.
4 plus 4. I think I know what that one is.
8. Yep. Like I thought, he's down.
Great.
All right. Anything else?
Yes, if possible, I'm going to go get out of any sort of light. I'm going to get into shadows as much as possible.
You are in shadows currently.
Okay, great.
In fact,
can
you're
I go
under
on the other
you're
side?
under a tree.
Can I go on the other side of whoever is in the green? The
You
green.
have 2 more squares of movement. So you can go up to them if you like.
That's fine.
Okay.
Does Zen go too?
Yeah, do you want Zen to move?
I would like Zin to follow me, yes.
Okay, so Zen right there. Boop.
Thanks for taking him, Zen.
All right, Tobiath.
Well, if I understand correctly, I can't see any bad guys because one is in fog. The big baddie's in fog still, correct? This creature that just took out the one that was threatening my traveling companion now I've grown rather fond of, by the way, and we've experienced a lifetime in a very short period of time. And I can't see on the other side of the fog, through the fog, to the people on the other side. So there's no one for me to attack if I were prone to do that. The other cleric is down, but I don't think there's anything I can do to help him on my spell list.
Welcome to summing up the round with Brian Spillane.
We need every detail.
Thank you. You know, this is the longest period of time anybody's ever taken to go, I have nothing I can do on my hand.
I want to be sure that I had read that right.
Read every chapter of the book. There might be something in there.
Yeah. Now, I mean, you could make you could wade into the fog, do an attack at disadvantage, and lose your sanctuary, but that would make a whole lot of sense.
I wouldn't do that.
Now, you can
Save it.
go and do a medical check on
I will do it.
on the fallen Anders and stabilize him. So you can do that. So if you want to roll a medicine check.
A medical check, which would be 7.
7 plus something.
No, 7 total.
Oh, just 7 total?
Yeah.
If you want to know, that is a 1 on the die.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a 1?
Yeah.
You gotta tell me if it's a 1.
Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
And in fact, you're dead now.
Yeah. You attempt to bandage his head and realize you're cutting off his air supply. Yeah.
So I would move up to where he
Yeah.
is.
Oh, I moved the wrong person. Sorry. There we go. All right.
All right, thank you.
All right.
So does that mean he has now one?
One failure on his death.
And technically, just if you get a 1 on a skill check, it's a misnomer. It isn't a critical fail on a skill check. A lot of people treat it that way, but that's actually not the way the rules work. But it is funny to make it seem like he did it very poorly. Dining.
So,
Yes.
this fog is a concentration spell.
Sure is. You can end concentration if you like.
Okay, so what I think I'll do is I'll get up into the fog on, within the first 5 feet of it to
Sure.
not get in the grease.
Sure.
And I'm going to ready my little cantrip.
Are you getting rid of the fog?
I am going to drop it, right before I spin a coin. I get a 12, which means it's a ray of frost.
Okie doke.
Is a spell attack. And, it's only a 9, but that's a 15.
That's hit.
Okay, and I'm gonna do just a single D8. Come on. 2. So I drop the fog and I say, your days are numbered. And like a little bit of ice shoots in his face.
It's like
Still better than what I did.
it's the equivalent of you just threw a Frosty in his face, basically. It's like, this is sticky and unpleasant.
Besides
but-
small frosting.
You can get a brain freeze that way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Great work, sister.
It's cool though, right?
Anything else?
I say, and never mind, I think it was someone else.
Doesn't the spell Frostbite have another effect as well?
I lose 10 feet of speed until the start of my next turn.
You don't. He does.
And he loses 10 feet. I was like,
That would be a really terrible side effect of Frostbite.
funny.
You cast that and you're like, I'm really cold now.
Freezes your feet in place.
That's an awful.
Thematically, story-wise, that makes sense to me, so I was rolling with it. It's like, oh, my hand's cold.
Exactly. I mean, I can see the logic. All right, Teal.
Yes. Now that the fog is down, I can
Fog
see
is down.
that there is only the big bad left, correct?
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of like a very mixed emotions that this is another Time Walker, but is clearly trying to kill us.
And I do it as a scientist. I do want you to make an arcane check.
Sure. That is a 24.
All right. There is a relationship with this one of the spells you have and a spell that is cast that might make things worse for him. Grease is
Oh, sure, it's flammable.
just pointing that out.
Is
As
there
a scientist, you might think,
Yeah. Is there anyone else in the
Nope.
in the grease?
well, this dead body.
That's fuel.
Fry him
You
up.
now see that it has been oddly two very long short sword marks have like gone crisscrossed over the body numerous times.
There's definitely a moment when I look over to you and see bloody swords in your hand. And in a moment of confusion, like, okay, I guess that's what we're doing now. And I recall firebolt onto. I'm actually not even going to aim for the guy. I'm going to aim for the ground, so I hit the grease.
I would actually say you could do both.
Okay.
I think if you hit him, because firebolt causes flammable objects to light on fire.
Sure. Okay.
And since he is the target, and he's touching flammable objects, I'm going to give you both.
Perfect.
He did fall down in it.
He
That's
did.
true.
He's covered
in it.
He's
You're
covered.
right. Well, in that case, how does a 25 treat you?
That is great. What would be the damage of lighting grease on fire? You might have to look that up within the spell.
Oh, okay.
It'd be in your little spell book.
It's my spell book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to show off your little spell book? Yeah.
This is so fancy.
Thank you. Hold on, let me check. You're probably feeling cold now.
Oh, really? Is grease no longer flammable?
It
grease
does
is flammable.
say.
Oh, it does say it's flammable,
Yes.
but it doesn't have how much damage you do?
No.
Okay, die 8,
How sure?
Hey.
gonna say. So roll your regular damage and then add a die 8.
It's a good thing he was flammable, because the firebolt itself did 1.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
But the extra fire is 6 more, so 7 damage.
So 7. All right, nice. Okie dokie. He is now on fire. So I am going to say that die 8 continues until he puts himself out.
Awesome.
All right. Anything else?
I will then go back farther away. So I'm going to back up down the alleyway again.
Okie doke. That far? Good?
Yeah.
All right. Declyn.
Upon seeing Tobiath fumble yet again, he managed to somehow damage the cleric more, already unconscious. I walk over to our ally cleric and cast Cure Wounds upon him.
Okay, sure.
And he gains 4 points of healing.
All right, so he goes from whatever he's at to 4. Yes. Do you also want to mention to him that when you bandage someone, you don't use the bandage as like a pillow to smother someone who's unconscious?
They tend to stop breathing when you do that.
Yeah.
Right. I just.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so he is up. Anything else?
That is my turn.
All right.
Though I do turn to Vaughn, who is in the process of running away, and I say, "Hold fast, my friend. Don't panic. Just stay close."
All right. You want to actually do a persuasion check?
Sure. Yeah. Now, can I add the bless to that as well?
Yes.
Okay, great. 16.
He listens to you, and he stops where he is, and even on his turn, he's even going to come back a little bit.
Okay.
Half his movement, right?
Great.
I'm going to go back to Cerise, which I keep forgetting. Actually, Cerise, as she's Cerise, starts going through his stuff to see what he's got on him. Yeah, gotta love her.
I do.
All right, so the main bad guy. He's on fire.
And can see me now.
Well, he's on fire. That's when you're on fire, you have a tendency to concentrate on that.
Unless you like fire.
Yeah, does he like fire?
No, he doesn't like fire.
Yeah, I don't. He doesn't.
Good question, though.
You're stumped. Why are you stumped?
Well, because I think he might think that this is done. So he's going to glitch.
Ooh, glitcher.
And he's going to glitch in a direction where most everybody isn't. He's not going to go that way. I can glitch 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so it's the farthest I can glitch away.
Does
And,
glitching put out the fire? Does glitching put out the fire?
Nope, it does not. So I'm going to assume that he takes another 3 points. Actually, you want to roll for it?
Sure. 7.
Jeez, I rolled a 3.
Well,
That's rude.
I rolled 7, so.
Well, that really puts him into dangerous territory. So he is going to grab Cerise, and they're both going to disappear.
What?
Boom! They're gone.
Cerise, no. We have to find him.
You have to find her.
Yeah, kill him, find her.
Find who?
My sister.
My sister's sister. Sister.
Is Anders back? Is he up?
Yes, he's up. He's pulling an arrow out of his chest.
Yeah, he's also poisoned. Just yeah. I just really want to say how sorry I am. It was a real mistake. Could happen to anyone.
Yeah, but you attacked somebody that is important to me, and I need to know why.
What's that on your face? I've got a scar on my face too.
We can compare scores later. My sister has been taken. Who are all of you?
Then go find her. I don't care.
know who
I don't know
took her.
who your sister is.
Well, why were we all being attacked?
You.
Scared man? Yes, with the White House standing way at the back
Maybe
of
we
the
shouldn't
alley.
talk to him. Maybe we should not talk to him. Let's talk to him.
Right.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah, believe me, to myself as well. Okay. I don't know exactly what's going on.
Come out from behind that barrel.
It's safer over here.
Teal?
All of a sudden, there's glitch, and the bodies, one by one, pop out of existence.
Are you doing this?
No. So, the guy, the main, the leader, he was a time walker. He was like me. That's paradox magic. What was just happening? I can't do that.
Teal, you're a time walker.
You're a fighter now?
I don't think it's funny.
There's a lot that's not funny right now.
You see, sister, I dated Teal when I was younger, and I've never loved anyone more than him. And then he just disappeared on me off the face of the earth. He ignored me. He acted like I was a stranger. And now, 10 years later, I see you in Gerard, and you're some sleepwalker now, and I don't know what the is happening.
Hold on. This guy? He understands you're devastatingly beautiful, right?
Thank you. I'm extremely stunning, and a good person too.
Yes.
And he looks like a child.
He didn't when I met him.
Can we discuss why we were just attacked by these dark hooded figures?
Yeah, I'll get to you later, Teal. What is going on?
Speaking of children, I believe you have something that belongs to my friend here.
This is them, the one I was telling you about. Do you remember me? Do you?
Mark is your name?
No, Tobiath. We met briefly. It was in a bit of a hurry. We had a bit of an encounter. Did you happen to see?
What? So there's a misunderstanding.
No.
Yes, but normally I don't do this, but my sister has your package, so now you have a vested interest in finding her too.
Okay. All right. So look.
The package, says Varn. Do you know what's in that package?
Oh, well, it wasn't a package. It was just a piece of brown paper with a medallion sitting right on top.
We tried to
Do
eat
you
it.
know what you've done? My daughter has Sovereign's disease. That medallion took a year to craft. It's the only thing that will give her peace back. And you just took it from this man. Why? I've done nothing to you.
Well, how about, in my defense...
I've done nothing to you.
Sir, when you sent kind of a novice into the city, someone should have thought there's a lot of pickpockets here, and I'm sorry that that's who I am and what I've done. And now that I know, I really want to give it back, but I can't because my sister Cerise vanished into nothingness from a man trying to kill all of us.
We didn't know. Was she trying? We didn't know. I told her to give it back, and we would had we had the medallion now.
We were just about to. In fact, now would be the time we would be doing it.
Why would you have taken it in the first place?
I don't know if we need to focus on that part. Let's talk about actionable steps.
I bet he doesn't feel that bad about breaking up with you now that he found out that you steal healing from little children.
Correction, I didn't steal it. That was my sister's sister, and I'm just advocating for someone that I love. That it was an accident. She doesn't usually do this, right?
No, first time.
Yes.
Okay, so everyone take a deep breath, I think. First.
Well, this Chrono Master, you seem to be the only one that understands this type of magic. So where could they have gone?
Well, these people are back where they came from, presumably, because they weren't here to begin with. They popped in from the time stream, so they were brought in somehow. They were glitched in, and then that's temporary. So they're only here for a moment. They're back to where they were.
Can you determine where they are now?
Can I?
They're in the future.
Oh, so they can disappear like you do.
Or the past. They're either from the past or the future.
So they're gone. They're not here. I can't. No. Eventually, yes. I'll be able to figure that
out.
out.
Is there anyone in your order that can handle this?
Actually, I mean, it's technically the.
Oh, your order? You're responsible for this.
Right, and I do feel very responsible. Even at you. I'm very angry with you, although I forgive you, but I'm not completely forgiving you, but you're making me very mad.
Technically, somebody else might be responsible, Zin says, and she looks over at him and says, what was this about seconds and losing seconds?
Okay. Real quick, Magellan people love giving knowledge. When it comes to time, just keep that down low.
We were attacked, and it was very, very disheartening.
Right. So
there were multiple attacks.
Yeah.
Yes. Sounds like
I experienced an attack, and you were there. And you had something very important to me.
You had a vision too.
A vision? What are you talking about? I was attacked.
Okay, so can I want to lead us out of the open street.
Sure, probably good.
You're not going anywhere without me.
Yeah. No, I want to lead all of us.
So
lead all
we
of us.
were on our way to the Temple of Cerise. Yeah. Can we just start walking that direction?
Yeah.
What? That's my temple.
Great.
It's actually,
I think I'll probably lead the way.
that's my temple. I live there, I work there. I think that you should let me lead the way.
I've only met you for a few moments, but I already think that's a bad idea.
Astute gentleman right there.
I know where I'm going. I know the people there. And I think that you're right. There might be someone from my order that can help us. I think if we get back there and I keep my eye on you so that you don't slip away from us, we make our way back and then we could possibly get some assistance there. That's a safe place. It's a sanctuary.
Anders looks at you, Fellig, and says, I think that's the best course of action.
Why?
The Temple of Cerise is one of the safest places here. They're talking about a sanctuary.
It is. It is. And that's where the medicine was made in the first place. Now it's gone, and we're going to get it back. We're going to get it back. I promise I'll make this up to you. You've got to believe me, but they'll know things, and maybe we can find an alternative.
I'd like to also say, Vaughn, was it? I'd like to offer my services, my apology. We will retrieve both my sister and the medicine to save your daughter. I swear by ticket.
By your God, by your God, you swear.
Oh my God. I may be a pickpocket, but I do not want a child to suffer.
The Therians treat that with power, you know. But if you swear, I will trust you.
Right.
What about me?
We quickly cut to her, like,
No.
quickly cut to her.
No one
giving
trusts you.
a scrap of bread to that child who was sucking rocks earlier. I wanted to slip that in.
Sure,
She's like,
sure.
You know,
Thanks for the bread, lady.
Somebody's had like a revelation.
Right. So quickly, might I add.
Nobody saw her do it earlier, but I wanted to slip that in there.
Sure.
She would let that father suck some rocks, but not the kid.
Oh God.
Got it.
Also,
got it.
can I just say you had some kind of vision thing?
Why do you keep using this word vision? I experienced something.
Okay, I just want to say I experienced something too, and you were there.
I did too. And you
did
mentioned
too.
bridge.
So,
Bridge.
as I would imagine, you're trying to get them off the street.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's not too far to get to the town, to the sanctuary. Of
Lion's Peak.
So yes, Lion's Peak,
And I'm sure the headmistress, Wyndham, will know what to do.
and that's exactly the person that you've been told to go speak
She
with.
sounds like a hard ass.
And then, I just want to mention that if you guys have all had the vision,
It's not a vision.
fine, whatever the word is,
The glimpse.
glimpse, okay?
Experience.
Fine. The point is that if you don't stick with this guy, you're gonna get turned inside out by the powers of time and timey-wimey magic, and it's not a nice way to die.
I don't want to be around Teal.
Do you want to be turned inside out?
Should I kill him?
I've had a lot of people say that they're going to kill me today. Honestly,
I am not going to kill you.
Good, that's the right path.
You have information that I need.
yeah. Why am I more scared when you say you're not going to kill me than when they say they are?
There's a good chance I might kill you.
Okay.
All right. So we make our way to the sanctuary,
Okay.
so that you guys can speak with this. You bring them to a room that has some quiet, so they can talk about this more.
And like leaving Anders behind.
No, Anders is going with you.
He's coming along.
Yeah.
More the merrier.
In Varn.
Anders and Varn are still with us. Cerise, not so much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Too soon,
Rough.
sister.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Some of the Ceresians bring, simple food and drink, because you guys look like you've been through hell. Those of you who have been wounded, the temple is bound by Ceresia to heal all wounds, so they do their best to do so. You probably call for
The headmistress.
so Headmistress Wyndham, and now you guys can talk a little bit more freely without having to worry about the guard coming by.
I may want to start this off. This is my thing. And I have something I need to tell the headmistress first, so forgive me. Hey, you remember that
Oh, so she's not there yet. She's not there.
Sorry, you were there.
You have some time to talk, but you've called for Wyndham. She's not
I'm
here.
sorry.
Why don't we all just introduce ourselves? Because I don't know who any of you are besides him.
Good point. Good point.
You lady who's not been saying too much, who are you?
My name's Nyx. This over here.
I'm Zin. Nice to meet you.
I like her.
Nice to meet you. Oh, whoa.
Go and shake, and hand goes right through. I'm not exactly real yet. I'm real, but I'm not real. But, I'm still real at heart, as they say.
What
Who
does that?
says that?
Yeah, what does that mean?
You. My, you're cute. What's your name?
My name is Fellig.
You think he's cute?
I do. Nyx goes, no.
It's pretty shy, if you ask me.
Fellig?
Fellig, I'm Tobiath.
Tobiath, there's other people in the room here, not just Fellig.
Well, he gave his name, and I wanted to. He seems a little bit
Reserved.
Shy?
reserved. I wanted to let him know that it's okay, and for all of you, it's okay. So Tobiath and Nyx and Zin.
I just have no interest in knowing anything.
Okay. That's all right too.
Wow.
That's all right too. So, and going around the room, so Tobiath and
Who might you be?
Well, we
Oh, you.
know he's Teal. apparently.
right?
My name's Declyn Willows. This is my best friend, Varn, who has the sick daughter. We've traveled all the way here by foot from Caridian to pick up this medallion.
Wow, it's just making it worse and worse for you, isn't it?
Actually, I didn't know. I steal packages all the time. They're not always deceived.
I thought it was your first time.
You steal all the time.
You said it was your first time.
I believed you.
Hi, I'm Diane, the Magnificent. You may have seen my stage show. If anybody wants to maybe place a bet at any time, just let me know. Maybe it's not the time and place. I'm very good at a lot of things that involve sleight of hand.
So am I.
Ooh.
So I'll be watching you, is what I'm saying.
Wait, can you do Thieves Guild handshake?
Can I?
Oh, I'm making it up right now. Sorry.
As far as you know, that's a Thieves Guild a handshake.
Wow, you do know.
This charming lady is my sister's sister.
I should point out to those of you watching at home, neither one of these people speak Thieves Guild. They're both making stuff up, and what I love is both of them are pretending that the other one is doing it right. Just going with it. I'm curious to see how many weeks it takes before they realize they don't both know Thieves Guild.
I am Eelynn. I am Ceresa's sister, and now I have a new sister. And as we know, I am Teal's former.
We can talk about that later.
I guess
We can talk about that right now, Teal. Why would you ever give this one up?
It's okay. I would like to talk to him later in private once we figure out what's going on.
I'll talk to him.
Yes, I do like to fight, but only for the right reasons. So if you need someone who wants to go straight to war, straight to battle, you go.
Nyx points at Laric and says, "Who are you, and why were you following me in the sewers?"
Not
Sorry.
but,
Where was it?
Rat pipe.
Who are you?
The rat pipes, yeah.
yeah, the rat pipes.
Yeah, sure. So, I'm Laric, and a little bit up yourself, right? I wasn't following you. I was killing rats.
Why would you ever kill a rat?
Because it's my job.
There's a lot of rats in this.
There's a lot of rats.
Pendleton Observatory. It's
They
a
make
problem.
Great meals.
Don't
Well, yeah. No, what do you prefer, boiled or fried rat?
Fried all the way. Oh, you boys.
Nice.
Cut to hundreds of years ago when they were building the Chrono Observatory, and they're like, you know what we need here? Rat pipes. Why would we make those? I just think we need somewhere for the rats to live. Rat pipes.
Cool that they're human-sized rat pipes.
How about we use them instead to deliver cool air to the... Nope, rat pipes. Want them for the rats. Nope. In fact, we're warding so air can't flow through them. Just the rats.
That's my job. I'm a rat catcher.
So you were hired to kill the rats in the tunnel, is what
Right.
you're saying.
I was. What were you doing there?
None of your business.
I think Zin said spying, but that's really not important right now.
All right, seconds.
Okay. Yes, I'm getting to that.
Can you explain what we're here to get help for?
Who saw a glimpse?
I feel left out.
You saw two sister.
All right. Listen, I don't know if I'm even supposed to be telling you two this, or I guess there's 4 others in here. The other NPCs. I don't know if I'm even supposed to be telling the rest of you this, but apparently it's liminal. So maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it can change. What we saw is something that's going to happen.
Right.
We call it time touched. It means that at a younger age, I caught a glimpse of the future. I experienced a moment, and I saw something that was going to happen. Now, Time Walkers can do this with training, but I wasn't ready for it. So I couldn't handle it, but it doesn't matter. So what we've seen is what will come to pass unless we do something about it. This is what I've been told is a liminal event, which means that I and the people that are involved have the opportunity to change it, which is not something that is done. If I see something in the future, that's what's going to happen. That's what happens. What has effectively happened. I can't do anything about it.
So you mean I'm going to die, basically?
Is that what you saw?
That's what I saw, and I saw him there, and I just don't understand why you're at the center of all this.
We're all gonna die.
You saw the same, you were going to die in yours
We're
too.
all gonna die.
Oh, that's my line, actually.
Oh, sorry.
But yes, in fact, we are all going to die, yes.
Not me. Not going to die.
Is there something we can do to change it, Teal? Is it...
Tell that to Fawn.
Tell that to...
Also, what does this have to do with my sister?
The person that glitched in with all those people that attacked us, they were not from Nap. They're from a different ton. Now, I don't know why they wanted the medallion. Maybe or why they took Cerise. Sorry. I don't know why they took Cerise. But it can't be a coincidence that this is happening all at the same time. That someone comes in from another time to take this. I don't want to ask this of you, but we need to find them, and we need to get her back.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes. So I can't track them. And I don't know if anyone in my order is going to be willing to, because apparently this is something that I have to be the only Time Walker involved in, even though there's another Time Walker involved in, apparently. So maybe that's changing things too. I'll need to find out. But we need to do something about it. I'm so sorry.
If Cerise wasn't involved with this, I wouldn't trust you, but I have to get my sister back for my sister, and for my sake.
You want us to...
So I'm in.
You want us to be like a tribe of terrible?
Why are we terrible?
Tribe of terrible.
One way to put it, I guess...
Why are we terrible?
Really? You didn't see what just happened?
They attacked us. We should be a tribe of trust.
And then we attacked us. My friend was down on the ground, and he tried to kill him a second time.
I didn't see that. I'm sorry.
Now, you know that's not true, Fellig. You know that was a mistake.
I did say sorry a few times.
In battle,
It was unintentional.
in battle, that happens. He's just incompetent.
Wait, what?
Yikes.
Atu is a bit terrible, but have apologized.
I guess we are the tribe of terrible.
You've never been in combat before, not real combat. That's the nature of it. It's chaotic, it's messy. You should get used to it.
Why?
Because it seems to me that the target of your vengeance lies somewhere in the path that young boy is taking. Am I right?
But he said that future doesn't have to be true.
That doesn't mean that one of the futures won't happen, or that a future that will bring you to that path might not happen. For 3 years now, we've been searching for any sign of that symbol. And this is the first time you've seen it since you were a child, yes?
That is true.
Then I think your path is clear. Renhai wills it so.
And it is so.
Very touching, says Wyndham. Well, this is quite the best, isn't it? I've just been speaking with a certain Tiberius Argundus, and he says there's quite a muck-up. You, I don't even want to talk to you. Since they're here, I'm assuming there's an issue with you.
Well,
Tell her.
the medicine.
Medallion.
Yes, the medallion. It has the medicine in it. Isn't there a medallion with medicine for a sick child?
Sorry, do you think that the medallion has medicine inside it? It's a magical device worn about the neck that suppresses a horrible disease. There's no medicine inside.
You didn't even know what it was.
It's just aspirin.
Damn it, I can't get any of this straight. The medallion, yes.
Drunk.
It was taken. It was taken twice. It was taken once by her. No. And then again by some kind of evil that we don't really fully understand.
Well, 3 times, really.
All right, just a moment.
Thank you.
Just a moment. Let me do the ritual that will tell us exactly what your situation is. She mutters something to herself and starts to draw symbols in the air which stay there in bright light. And then the light streams out like a fog in the morning and covers each one of you. The light grows strongest in the center of your body. And then tendrils of that light reach out to all of the people who had the glimpses. Oh, well, that's curious, isn't it? Yes, you are attached. Yes, somehow you made some connection with these people. Their fates are directly connected to yours. If this boy dies, each one of you will do the same.
What?
That is the way that your fate has now been connected. So I suggest you protect him on his little journey, or assume that he's going to make it on his own. If I were you, I wouldn't make that assumption. He doesn't look like much to me. No offense, it's just the truth.
I honestly wasn't going to argue. This is the first fight I've ever been in.
If it makes you feel any better, I think you're much better prepared than the one next to you.
I don't know him well. I guess people have been saying that he sucks, so okay, thanks. I'm sorry.
I'm new to this.
No, me too. Listen,
It shows.
Look, I don't want to really get involved in matters of the Church of Nigel, I don't understand what you people do there, and every time I try to have a conversation with Tiberius, I come away with a headache. And I'm a magical healer. So, what you intend to do with this information is up to you. The two of you, well, you're not connected to this. If you like, you can go about your way.
Well, Headmistress, we are here to receive the medallion which we did not receive.
Yes.
Is there any replacement magic or any other thing that can be done to help save this girl?
Well, unfortunately, the magic that was poured into the medallion is a one-time thing. We took the energies from the young girl and applied it to the medallion. It cannot be reapplied.
Well, I demand justice. This was...
Oh, dear boy. You're in the wrong temple if you want justice. That would be Gerard. But I suggest that if your sister wasn't...
Obviously, I have no choice. My sister has been taken. My new sister is going to die if this boy man dies.
She's the one that had the medallion.
Well, yes, and, all the more...
There's your medallion.
It's my fault, and now I feel this strange new thing I rarely feel called guilt. And I don't like it, and I will be rid of it, so I am invested.
Once you start feeling guilt, dear, it shows up on a regular basis.
Oh, no.
Yes. You've been infected by it. I'm afraid it's terminal. So, you really don't have much choice. Your friend, I don't think, is much of the adventurer. I would send him home before he gets himself killed. You, however, well, your best choice is to probably follow this young woman onto the, suicidal quest that this boy's upon. Not suicidal, that was the wrong term. The futile quest that he is intending to go on. You might not all die, as long as he doesn't. Well, you've had visions. Most of you die in the vision. I don't know. It was a very long conversation with Tiberius, and I lost track about halfway through. Suffice to say, he's correct. You're connected. Keep him alive, and the two of you, good luck with it. May Ceresia be with you all.
Melina food.
And she leaves.
Yeah.
I say something to Teal and Neg.
Yeah. Well, what do you say?
Along the lines of, where have you been? What happened? No one else knows what we're saying. Where have you been? What happened?
Unless anyone can speak Neg.
How did we get in this situation, and am I really going to die?
Yeah, if anybody else speaks Neg.
I'm not saying anything. No. We need to talk. This vision isn't new for me. I saw it 10 years ago. I was sorry. I was scared.
Why didn't you say something? You could have written to me.
I can't. That is the #1 rule. I can't.
Maybe I wouldn't have come here had I known I was going to possibly die.
Exactly. You wouldn't have come here. That's the point.
I'm the one that should be angry. You cannot be angry with me, Tyll. You're lucky my sister's involved with this, that I will come along so you don't die and I might possibly not die too. But I want some explaining along on this thing we're going on. And an apology, maybe some money. I go back to speaking, Lyrian.
I don't have much money, but I absolutely apologize. But and to all of you, I don't. And yeah,
Go back to Lyrian.
And Lyrian, I'm sorry for all of this. If I had a choice, this would not be. I would be back in the office. I would be looking at seconds. I wanted to. I was going to finish my grad program. You know, it was.
Speaking of money, I mean, you said that in. Never mind. Just randomly thought of money. I owe you.
Sister, how did you know we were speaking about money?
What? No, I just was going through my pockets, and I don't steal from friends.
If only the medallion was in there as well.
Oof. What?
Hey, time wanker. If you know the future, what are we supposed to do now?
We're supposed to change it.
And on that note, we will do so next week. Thank you for joining us. I'm very excited to see where this is going. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and I hope to see you guys when we do this again. All right.
Hey.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.